Here we are. Come for the trading, but stay for the fun. Let's get the financial stuff out of the way. Not financial advice. All content is provided for opinion purposes only. Trading involves risk. Only risk what you can afford to lose. Okay, YouTube, Facebook. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Flash. Hey, M7. Hope you're doing well. Okay, guys. Here we are. Finally. What I've been waiting for a long time. You see it? There you go. There you go, guys. 73 right there. Look at that. Finally, we touched the order block right there. 73. In copy trading, I'm in the sell, and I'm gonna keep this until 3,700 or 3,800, and then see if I have some other trades that I can continue to 3,700 or 3,500. I believe that now that we touch the order block here, yes, we could of course have a wick fill or we could have some liquidity, but I believe this is the top, right? This is the top where the Elliott wave has finally topped. So now we just have to get rejection candle and fake outs and all that stuff. It could go directly down now, but it could also come up for an extra wick and maybe have some wick fill here or anything. But I'm not worried anymore because it looks like a huge rejection. So on the 4 hour, we can see we're now in the 4 hour fair value gap where we could then come up for a wick fill or we could just continue down. Let's see here. We filled the entire 4 hour right there. And then we pushed up. On the 1 hour, we almost came down to tap into the 1 hour there as well. Where was the Asia low? Asia low was here, right? Isn't it? That was 2. Oh, we already took it out, I think so. Yeah, we took it out. Okay, we already took it out. There it was. That was this Asia low. So now Asia low has been taken out. The 30-minute and the 50-minute is flipping. The 5-minute is flipping. We need to see price come back up if we want to become bullish again. Did it touch 38.5? It touched 39.5 though. Touched 39.5. So I would like to see if price is gonna come up again, or if that's it. If it's just gonna continue down now from here. I would like to take another sell if we come up to touch some of these highs here, like let's say this one, or we touch the 50% here, we retest into this 50-minute fair value gap again. But other than that, I cannot really sell, right? Because we're too far down. Your stop loss would have to be up here. So for me, this is really bearish now, and I think we might start the rollover soon. The New York session has just started, so there could be more volatility. There could be some extra wicks coming up to get some wick fills or grab some more liquidity, something like that. It was a really nice one. This one, it created an M pattern, created a top wick there and head and shoulders, and then boom, it rolled over, came down, took out the low, and now on both the 5-minute and the 3-minute, we actually had a break here, but we need to close below if it's if we are really gonna break the low. Goldie, what's up? Let's go! Come up to 4,185. 4,185. Let's see here. 5-minute just closed bearish below. There you go. You changed the structure. 50-minute has not closed below yet. Once that closes below, then you have broken the lows on all the lower time frames, which means if you come up again, you could tap into this fair value gap right here, or this order block up here, or a retest, and then you could take sells to the downside, right? So really nice to see that finally we are showing some bearish momentum. It is now likely to coming up because you expect it to take out the high again. You want it to touch 4,200, Jakar. You're not on the flush. Let's see here. If we come down into this fair value gap, we did not. We came very close though. Down to 39. So currently we're in this 1 hour family gap right there. Just asking you top. And after crash. I mean, yes, it could come up to 85. But I think we have enough, don't we? Like, it touched the 0.7%, right? Didn't it? Oh, sorry, not there. Sorry. Here we go. Yeah. 0.786. 0.786. It touched 0.786. And we have no bottom wick on the daily. So for me, it honestly, it's enough. This 4 hour also looks really, really strong with a good top wick. So let's see here. Of course, we could expect a kind of wick fill, thing like that. Let's see here. We're in the 1 hour. There you go, the 3 minute right there. I got no ongoing trades. Okay. Okay. 4,175 and crash maybe. So you want it to come up again? Flash, you want it to come up again? You wanted to sweep this again? I mean, yeah, if you need to sweep the New York high, but you swept here. Yes, to confirm the buys. To confirm the buys. Oh, I'm not buying, bro. I'm expecting the crash. We talked about the Elliott wave, right? Remember? You came up to the 0.786. You came up to the 0.786 level. You touched the order block. You created that lower high, and now I'm expecting a lower low. I'm expecting price to come down here to create a lower low. Somewhere here. Maybe touching the 3,785. But the question is just, how do we get there? Right? How do we get there? So the 30-minute broke and came down. 50-minute close bearish just now. Inside the 1 hour family gap. So let's see here. If we get something... We come up here in this 3-minute family gap and we roll over. Got a retest there. I mean, it created a really good bottom wick there and a really good bottom wick there. 3-minute pushed up. It looks like it's pushing again. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Could be a nice opportunity from here as well. As well. I'm missing top wick right there. 57 is a little bit early, isn't it? It touched the 50-minute family gap right there, so that one is done. 5-minute family gap right there. Let's see. Okay, we engulfed here. Pushing up. Now it's testing 150. It's testing 150. Let's see. If it has trouble with 150, then it's going to be tough for it to come up again. Okay, it already has trouble with 150. Tapped into the EMA. So it tapped here where it recently came down. Now we're seeing if it uses it as a resistance or a support. Okay. And we just rejected from the 3 minute there. Right there. Okay. Well, that was a nice one. Okay, we got a 1 minute there. I'm gonna take a small sell here, guys. Small sell here. Stop loss above here. Take it down to the remaining of the candle here. Just a small one. 50 pips. We rejected from the 50 level. Let's see if it comes down. We're in the 1 hour family gap. Pushing here. Let's see. Just a small trade. Just a small trade. Okay. Small trade. Bit difficult these days. Yes. I agree. Let's see here. So the stop loss is just going to be above the psychology level, right? Psychology level. We had this 3 minute coming down from that 3 minute family gap. You rejected here from the family gap. Boom. So let's see here if we can keep rejecting it. Just taking a small sell down. If it comes up again, we can take better opportunities when we come up, guys. So don't put too much risk here and anything. I just want 40 pips. But we're gonna put 30 as our TP. Let's see. We can take it down to 4,100 there. Gonna put above here. Let's see here. Where's the 5? Gonna be above the fair value gap, I guess. And then we have the order block here. So I will take another one if it comes further up. Okay. So it's gonna be 52.5, I guess, because that's above the fair value gap. Okay. So let's see if we can follow through here. We just rejected from the 5 minute and the 3 minute. Let's see if we can follow through. Oh, whoops. If we start coming up again, I'm gonna sell higher up. But right now, I just want to see if we can come down for a wick fill. See the fair value gap at 54. Fair value gap at 54. No, I don't see if I see an order block at 54. I see that price came up, tapped into where we previously just broke, and now I see it's rejecting. So I'm expecting price to come a little bit down here, but it is consolidating a little bit here, so that could also be like then fall over, right? But let's see. But the stop loss is tied above the fair value gap, so if it comes up and it takes out the fair value gap, then it validates the idea, right? So yeah, let's see here. It looked really nice that we came down here, rejected, then came up to the 5 minute and 3 minute, and then rejected again, and we rejected again here. So I'm just expecting price to come follow through and give us that, you know what I mean? Just like 40 pips, something like that. We can take it down to here. Let's see. I don't see the fair value gap on 54. I see an order block, bro. The fair value gap has already been tapped here. You can also go up on the 5 and you can say there's a fair value gap here, there's fair value gap here, then you can keep going, right? Like, We missed the 70 sell. So I'm taking a trade here now. And then if it comes up to 65 or 67, something like that, then we have another chance. Let's see. Okay, come on, gold. Come on. Okay, 30 minutes about to close bearish. Let's see. 4,165 to 3,750. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great. But the thing is, Flash, I think you will close the trade before that. Even if you want to take that trade, I think if I tell you, okay, now you're just going to hold this for 3,750, I don't think you would do it. Honestly, I don't think you would do it. Because most people, they can't hold for that long. I'm serious. I'm going to hold my 4,171 trade all the way to 3,600 or 700 or 800, right? It depends on what I'm seeing from the 800. Because if it comes to 830 and it doesn't give me that, you know, direction that I want, or it doesn't give me that reaction that I want, then I can't take the trade, right? No? Yeah, but you would be crazy rich if you take that. Yeah, of course. Of course. But I'm showing you. I'm showing you here, bro. Look at this. This is copy trading, Flash. Look at this. You see that? That's 0.01 from 4,170. I'm keeping that. Even if price go to 80 or 90, I'm holding this because I know it could be a sweep to just come down. I'm not expecting price to go to 4,300. I'm expecting it all to crash down, right? So I'm holding this trade. And if this trade on copy trading goes down to 3,750, that's $400 on our 0.01. How do you know anybody who made $400 on a 0.01 trade? Let's see. Won't go up unless this lower sweep around 38. Hello, I missed the trade. Hello, Merdin. I hope you're doing well, man.
Get shit
Let's
on,
see.
brother.
Right now, it's giving it a try. Still, you can enter. Yep, it's at entry again. I go for long this trade. Nice. Because of the sweep here, or what? Or because of the hourly fair value gap here? You expect it to go all the way up? In 4 minutes, guys. Enter now. Yeah, you can enter for the sell, Merton, if you want to take the trade with me. Did you get it before it came down? Merton, did you get a better entry than me? 46? I got in at 45.7. Got in at 45.7. Okay, guys. We're running 20 pips. Let's see if we can get a wick fill here and come down to this low here. 38.3. No, you didn't get it? Okay. Gamer Boy, can you explain why we were going long? You rejected the 4,150 level, which is psychology level, and even though you had a sweep here, you rejected again, and you couldn't come from, couldn't follow through. Once we come down to 38, guys, I will take, I will trail the stop loss, and I will take partial. I'm in a 46.5. All right, so you got in a little bit higher than me, actually. Okay, guys, 3 minutes until 30-minute closure. We got a good 3-minute engulfing candle there, right there. Let's see. That 4,150 level, very, very nice. I'm in a 48.46. Oh, nice, Maxi. Nice, nice. 46.7. Come on, guys. We just need this. We just need this. Once we get a wick fill, of course, we take 40 pips. We're going to trail stop loss anyway, but our target is going to be 38 and then 30. TP1 is going to be 30. 30 will give you 150 pips. 44.8. Let's see if we can follow through here, guys. And come down, straight down here. Once we take out 30, if we reject 30 and we can't break it, right? Then probably we're going to retest 65 again or something like that. But yeah, that will be your retest, right? You don't have to worry about that for now. Right now, just worry about this. Okay? I'm in a 45.56. 44.8. Oh, you guys got very, very different entries. Holy. But Mike, for this one, remember to trail your stop loss and not hit, you know, not hold the trade, because we could come up for a retest once more around 65 or maybe even sweep the 73 level. But honestly, this could be enough. This could be where we break down and we come down to 4,100. And then from 4,100, we retest 4,130. And then from 4,130, we're going to retest 4,050. And then from 4,050, you're going to retest 4,100. And then et cetera, et cetera. And we slowly coming down to 3,900, right? It's a little trade here. It's a little trade here, Mike. But of course, if you break straight, if you go straight through 30 now, of course, you have a huge chance to make a lot of money. But again, I want to emphasize, guys, we could touch 65 before we break down from here, because you swept here, and then the next obvious thing would be to follow through with a wick fill and come down, create those lows, and then come up for 65, right? You guys, we're moving 20 pips. All right. 30 minutes about to close here. Here we go. Nice, moving 30 pips. Beautiful. Okay, 40 pips here. Now the 30 minute has to come up for a top wick. Hopefully that's not going to take us out. Okay. All right, can you come follow through here? Create a bottom wick here. $15 just created a 50-minute Fabulous gap, guys. At 40, go up again. Yeah, I think so. At 1 hour. Yeah, I think so as well. I think you can't take this for a big trade. Now there's a 50-minute Fabulous gap right here, which is going to be a little bit annoying to our trade because the 30-minute just closed. And this is like, it's a good trade. There's nothing wrong with the trade, but the 30-minute needs to create a bottom wick. A top wick. See? The 30-minute needs to create a top wick. And now there's a 50-minute Fabulous gap just above us, right? So you see this? There's a 50-minute Fabulous gap above us now. I'm not saying it should come up and tap that 50-minute Fabulous gap now, but you know it's going to tap at some point. And I was afraid that, okay, maybe the 30-minute could create a top weight there first. But let's see. Hopefully we can follow through, come straight down, and then we can take our partial and take a profit. The reason why I didn't take profit here at 41 was because you said, I'm in a 44, I'm in a 46, I'm in a 45. You didn't enter with me at 45.7. So some of you are in at 44. So of course that's not 40 pips for you. You cannot, yeah, you cannot take partial, right? Let's see. If we lose this trade, it's because there's a 15-minute Fabulous gap above us, and we just literally closed on the 30. Yeah, now the 30 is pushing up. Not a bad trade at all, guys, but there's a 50-minute Fabulous gap just above us, and that came after the 30-minute closed. So for me, I should have taken partial here, but I couldn't because you guys were in different places. This would be 30 pips, so yeah. Hopefully we're not going to hit stop loss with this because the idea is really good. So it's tapping 50 again, coming up to the 5-minute Fabulous gap. Let's see. There you go, right there. Okay, let's see. 5-minute Fabulous gap is here. We still have stop loss just above it here, so we're still good. If price comes up to the 15-minute order block, then it's really, really sad. We're testing 50 again now. This is where we broke down before. Hopefully we can see that this acts as a resistance. $52.5, guys, remember 52.5. And there we go. Yeah, not a bad trade, not a bad trade at all. I just had to take partial here and trail my stop loss. The 30-minute closed, and it pushed up. The 30-minute closed. It was not a bad trade at all. It was not a bad trade at all. We had the 3-minute engulfing, we had the retest, we had the 3-minute bearish engulfing candle. We followed through. We had 40 pips here. We had 40 pips. But you're saying like, we're in a 44, in a 45, in a 46. So I was like, I'm going to give you 40 pips, right? So 40 pips for 44 would be 40, right? It is what it is. Okay, so the next one I would take would be this 15-minute order block here. Why are you always against the trend and having a bearish bias? What do you mean against the trend? Look at it, bro. You think this is bullish? You took out the what is called the New York session high. You came into the 1 hour fair value gap here. You did not come down to the 1 hour fair value gap right here. So I was like, okay, if we come down into the fair value gap or into this order block here, creates a bottom wick here, we could take a buy. But I saw on the lower time frame here that we rejected 50. See this psychology level right there? We rejected 50 right there. And then the trade was good. There was nothing wrong with the trade. There was 40 pips right there. I just didn't take partial and trail the stop loss because people were not in it where I said I was. My idea was just 40 pips and then that's it. Because I know we were going up to this order block here. Now with the order block, so we're at the order block now. So let me see here. Came up to the fair value gap right there. Let's see if we're rejecting from there. We got a top wick. See how it reacts. This is where you broke down previously. Let's see how it's reacting. What else do we have? We have a 15-minute order block here as well. That's the 65 one. But you can also see here, guys, you can see here. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This would be a lower high, right? This would be a lower high. If we get some reaction from here.
Get shit on, brother.
Hey, thanks for the follow. Nice to see you on live stream. Hope you're doing well. So he's still rejecting that psychology level of 50. Came up to the order block. There's a 3-minute fair value gap right there. Created equal highs. Let's see here. You can also see how it's trending downwards here. Good. I'm gonna take one more trade here, guys, with the stop loss above here and targeting these lows here. If it doesn't flip here, then we're not gonna take it. But if it flips here, then I'm taking it. So right here at this flip, okay? Right here, this flip 51.4, and then stop loss just at the top here. Okay, I'm in. Yeah. Oh, so 51.2. Stop loss is going to be just above, right? Be 58. Did you put one? Yes. I sold here. Gonna be my second attempt here. 58. TP is gonna be the 38 level, and TP2 is gonna be the 15 level, right? Yeah, let's see. We tapped into the fair value gap and the 15-minute order block here, and we hit the trend line, and we broke the low here. So if you take the smart money concept as well, you had a change of character, break of structure, and then you came up, you retested in the 5-minute fair value gap and the 3-minute. So let's see. Let's see. If you break this as well, then you are coming up to that 65 level. But I'm not, honestly, I'm not expecting it to come much higher. You are creating lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, and then boom, lower high. What is a flash? What are you waiting for? 30-minute came up, touched. 50-minute already got filled. If you don't like the trade, you don't have to take it, man. You don't have to take it. Let's see. Okay. This trade to 40 and after to 65. Hopefully, if we can come down here to 40 or 38, that would be great. Okay, we're running here. 10 pips. Okay. All right. Running 20 pips here. Let's see if we can come down here. 45. Nice. 30 pips here.
Get shit on, brother.
Better Call Jack, I hope you're doing well. Nice in live stream. We're currently in a sell from 51.2. Just tapped into the EMA here. See if we can follow through here. Come down here, fill this. See? And see if we're gonna reject 50 again, or if we're gonna come back up. We are trying. We are trying. There's a 5-minute fair value gap just below, which it reacted from. See? Okay guys, I'm gonna go risk-free on this trade. Put my stop loss here at 51.2 where I entered. So if price comes up and takes out this wick, then I'm out. If price comes up and takes this wick out, I'm out. See? It reacted from a 5-minute fair value gap here. Gotta see if it's gonna follow through or if it's gonna come up and hit it again. It is reacting to the EMAs, but it's trying to push up and use 50 as a support. I haven't created a higher high though. Keeps creating lower lows. See? Lower low, lower high. Alright. I will trail my stop loss to this top wick here, guys. 50.9. Let's see. Gonna take me out. Either we're gonna use 50 now as a support or we're gonna use it as resistance. Okay, I will trail my stop loss to just above this wick here, 50.6. Yeah, but it looks like it's gonna use it as a resistance, sorry, as a support, M7. I think this is accumulating in the 5-minute fair value gap. But we'll see. Yeah, it's gonna take it out now, I think. At 50.4. What is it, Flash? Wow, it's consolidating a lot. There we go. I'm out. Okay, so no profit so far. Only a stop loss. Right now we are actually reacting from this 5-minute fair value gap. So if we break this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it by. If we break this. But we need to break it first. Hi, coming for the Obits fun. Hey, Fem. Nice to see you on live stream. Hope you're doing well. We need a candle breakout. And then we're going to put the stop loss below here. If we break out here. Nah. Day flash. Still could. If this is gonna go my way now, so sad we hit B then. It's still rejecting from the psychology level of 4,150. But it's also accumulating. You can see here. Accumulating. It looks like it's making, you know, accumulation for buys, right? But at the same time, if it just rolls over, it would have been a great trade. And you haven't created higher highs yet, though. Okay. Guys, if we break out here, I'm gonna take a buy. If we break out here. With tight stop loss below here. And take it up to 65. Something like that. Okay? Remember to wait for the candle closure. What is this flash? We're not in a trade. We're not in a trade. Remember for the candle breakout. It's not a candle breakout. I know. Okay, good. I hope nobody bought this because we didn't have a candle closure. You need to have a candle closure above it. But actually, this is a even better. This is better. That one is better. Hey, Abu. There's news in 10 minutes. Let's see. Crude oil. 10 minutes. You mean in 39 minutes. All right, guys, wait for the candle closure. Wait for the candle closure. No trade for now. Came down, created a missing runway. Okay. Starting to look like a triangle formation. Keeps rejecting from the 5-minute fair value gap. Creating lower low. Is this very short time? I haven't created a lower low yet. It created here a higher low, lower low here, but then here it's trying to create a higher high, and you can see here how it's failing from the 5-minute. And also it would be nice to come up and retest this 15-minute structure, right? But yeah, I was in a sell here, but we hit BE because price was just, you know, consolidating. Blast, is this, if this is gonna go my way, then I'm gonna blame you for saying no. No, just kidding. No, so in order for us to take the buy, we need to break out here. We need a candle closure, and then the stop loss would be just below here, right? Wait to buy. Yep. No trades for now, guys. When I put the long position trading marker, it's not because I'm in a trade. I will put on top of it Xauusd in buy if I'm in a buy. Okay. So wait for it to say I'm in a buy. Right now, we're trying to figure out if you want to use 4,150 as a rejection, so as a resistance, or if you want to use it as a support, as acceptance, right? You're going to bounce from it, come a little bit up. I would expect like 150 pips up to 65 or 67, something like that, up to the order block. We'll see. We'll see. Right now, we're just consolidating. Okay. Wait for candle closure, guys. Wait for candle closure. Stop loss is going to be below here. Your target is going to be the 62, 65. Wait for candle closure above. No candle closure yet. Okay. No candle closure yet. Come on, let's get some above, guys. We can take the breakout to 62, 65, where we have the order block and the fair value gap. But if we don't get it, then we're gonna break out to the downside. And then we're waiting for a retest for sells. All right. Let's see. No trade yet, guys. No trade yet. Tapped again. You see here how we're creating. Lower low, but then we didn't create a lower low. Here. Create equal low here. And then here we didn't create a lower low. See? Echo announce coming. MPI on Twitter. Let's see. Bet bits for 4 weeks, bills total 310. US Chicago's PMI actual 36.3. Imbalance. Okay, let's see here. By pushing up, we got a 1 minute engulfing candle here. Came down to the order block. Swept out. Let's see. Hello, hello, Nuno. Hello, Bits. Hey, Hogmuddy. So yeah, if we get an equal low here, guys, then this doesn't look as... if this doesn't close here, bullish, then it doesn't look an ascending triangle anymore. It looks like a downward move where you're creating lower lows and lower highs. So see, my trade was good enough, Flash, but yeah, with this, we got scared. Because you see, you had your lower low, lower high, lower low, and then you had your retest into the family gap, and then sell down, right? So far, you are still rejecting 50 level. Down. Now, it would have been a good sell. If 1 hour close below London, I guess we're heading to Asia low. Yeah, that would be great. If we could come down here. Let me see here. Let me just see. This is the 1 hour family gap I was talking about, guys. Look at this right there. See that? And this is the 1 hour order block right there. Okay, boom, in the 1 hour family gap. The news is published. And what are the news? I didn't see it on the I didn't see it here, bro. I didn't see it here. This is 15 minutes ago. Fed bids for 4 weeks bills, total 310. Came into the 1 hour family gap. You got your 1 hour order block right there, and you got your EMA right here. And you're still in the 4 hour family gap. Tapped into 39. Now you created a lower low again with the candle closure here. 50-minute haven't closed yet though. 40 just got taken out, and this 1 hour right there. Where is the... Guys, Asia low is here. Asia low is right here. 2. Right there. See that? Right there. If we can come down and sweep 34, tap into the order block, maybe we have a chance there to buy up to the 65 level, or it will just roll over. Let's see. Let's see. Five, 15 flipped, 30 flipped, and in the family gap. Actually, in the family gap, yeah. We can reclaim this. 3-minute family gap here. No. Like it to touch this order block for a good setup. Because I'm not so much into the buys, guys, to be honest. Like, we are bearish, And we broke a lot of structures, and it aligns with my Elliott wave. So if I want to buy, it's only going to be for 65, 70, something like that. So if I want to buy, I need to touch the order block. I needed to create a good bottom wick for us to buy up to like 50, 60, something like that. For sales, I would wait for 65. But yeah, Flash, look at that. That would have been a great sell. As you just have... Yeah. I should have stuck to it. Okay, maybe we get the bottom wick here now. Let's see. I've been studying fair value gap more. On the 4 hour, that's a fair value gap of... How would I mark the stop loss? So Sora, for the 4 hour here, for the 4 hour, you filled it, right? You filled the 4 hour fair value gap here. And 4 hour fair value gap, if they don't respect around the 50%, you can see here, you can take the Fibonacci tool, take it from the high to the low. If they don't respect around this 50% here, or in the fair value gap directly, around this level right here, then it's not really a valid 4 hour fair value gap in my opinion, and you will have another sweep. And as you can see here, we came down, we filled it totally, and then what I would look for would be the order block instead. But of course, if you have a big stop loss, let's say you enter here, right, you put your stop loss all the way down here, yeah, of course you can still take it, but I think it's dangerous when you have like a order block just below it, unless you're going for, let's say you entered here 20 pips. It's not really, right? It's not that attractive. So let's see. So I prefer 1 hour fair value gaps because they're more reliable. You can see here, we tapped into the 1 hour there, filled it, and then boom, we went up 100 pips, 36 to 45. Okay, 90 pips. That would have been a good trade for you. So the stop loss for this one, definitely if you started here, your stop loss should just be the order block, right? That would be 38 to 33. That's 50 pips, and you get 70 pips. Still a good RR. But if you entered here, you will have a little bit RR, right? You will have 37 to 45, which is going to be 80 pips. So, and this would only be 40 pips. So yeah, that will be a good one. But since there's an order block just below, I just can't make myself buy the 1 hour fair value gap, because this one here, it might come down and sweep it, right? I'm waiting for price to come a little bit lower here, guys. Come down to the order block. Once it taps into the order block, if I start to see the bullish momentum, I can take the buy. Thank you. You're welcome. Anything new? Is DXY flying? Not really, no. They're actually looking the same right now. So yeah, now my sell from 70 is looking really great. The Flash, you can see here. I'm just gonna hold this. I don't have a BE on it or anything like that. You see, now it's running $29, and you can see. Can you imagine if it goes down to 3,700? That's gonna be more than $400. $400 in copy trading for them, that would be amazing. You know, count starting at $100 and then suddenly $500, right? What's the order block price range? Order block price range is from 33, actually 33.989, and then down to 27.7, and then you will have the 50% around this level here. This is the 606.18 level. If price came down here, tapped into it, that would be nice. But yeah, you can see price reacted very good from the 1 hour, but in the 4 hour Sora, we didn't really respect it, right? We came down and totally swept it out, right? So the 1 hour really looked nice. The 1 hour really reacted nicely. Now you got a wick fill liquidity here. but you're creating very small candles. So price didn't really want to come down. So here, that's your level. If you close above here, you could take a buy up to 65. Okay. But sorry, you're in the VIP, aren't you? You're in the VIP. So this is also something we could take on the VIP live streams together. Okay, close above. Guys, I'm gonna take a buy. And I'm gonna target those 65 levels. Okay? Alright. Gonna take a buy here. It's 4,000, 46. Much better risk to reward than we had before. There we go. 40. Just gonna put stop loss below here. So 39.5, I guess. 39.5. Much better risk to reward here. TB1 is gonna be that 52 level. So it's like 46, that's 60 pips. So that would be, yeah, 51. 51.5 would be TB1. And then, of course, 65 would be a TB2. And then if you come up to grab that 80 level that you talked about, Flash, that would be your, you know, yeah, that would be your level, right? Okay. This is the trade, guys. This is the trade. Let's see if we can come up and tap 60 at least. Let's see. Let's see, guys. Okay, we're running here. 10 pips. See? I'm in a 45.6. Nice. 20 pips. 20 pips, guys. Anybody in the trade? Let's see. I'm gonna stick to this, guys. I'm not gonna move the BE before I take this high here. 30 pips. Come on. Alright. 30.3 pips. Bouncing a little bit here. I want price to come up to 54. And then I will trail my stop loss. But of course, after 40 pips, I'm also going to consider it. 48. See, nothing new. No. Good. So you took out Asia low. You went into the 1 hour fair value gap. You touched around the 50%. And then you went up. Right? So you should come up and tap 54 or 60 or the order block that you have here around 63 to 66. If we take out the order block for a sweep, we could see more upside potential. But honestly, I don't expect price to come, you know, like much higher up than that. So we're going to play it very carefully when it comes to the level 50 level. Okay? Guys, we're running 30 pips here. Once we come to this 50, we're gonna trail our stop loss, right? Got another 3-minute order block. Sorry, 3-minute engulfing. Let's see if we can get the 5-minute as well. Okay, we are now playing with these levels right here. We can make this our new support. That means we can trail our stop loss, right? Okay. Are you happy now, guys? I'm in a buy. I'm not selling. Are you happy? I'm for real. Like, we have been hitting a few stop losses on the sells, I must admit. But it's of course, when you are more counter trend, you will hit stop losses. But if it's for a bigger goal, no, I want to sell. Exactly, I want to sell as well, man. I'm already in a sell from 71. So let's see. Okay, guys. We're moving 40 pips here, okay? We're tapping 50 now. We're tapping 50. We got a new support here. On, brother. Got a new support here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to trail my stop loss to just above entry for risk-free trade. There. If we run now, we run. 40 pips here. Take partial. Take partial here. 40 pips, partial, W. There we go. Got a new support. Partial taken. Let's see if we can tap 54. Yo, nice to see you on live stream. Hope you're doing well. Risk free. Stop loss at BE, which is 46.5. Okay, guys, we are totally risk free. Welcome to the stream, brother. Hey, TB1. There we go. Boom. TB1 hit. Okay, that's 60 pips, guys. 60 pips. 60 pips. Let's see if we can continue. Got a good 3 minute here. So now, resistance acts as support. You see that? I want to see this 54 being taken out, and then I want to see 60 order block be taken as well. So let's see what happens. We are risk free. We got 60 pips. Yes, we're running. Nice, boss. Boss man. If this is the first time you're watching me, guys, my name is Future Orbits. Welcome to the stream. Hope doing well. We're playing some music. We're chilling a little bit. We hit some bumps on the road, like the last couple of days, but it's okay. We always get back. That's the thing. We always get back. If you are, let me. Oh shit. Okay, guys, wait. I have to fix my table. Fuck. I just spilled Fanta Exotic all over my table. Oh my god. Okay, we're safe. We're good. Alright, what I was saying. It's very important for me to emphasize that when it comes to trading, even if you are losing 6 trades out of 10 trades and you still win 4, if your risk to reward or if your risk management is good, you can still win with a 40% win rate. Even if you lose a setup where you have a tight stop loss, and when you get the runners, when you get the big trades, you can still make a lot of money, and at the end of the week you can still be in profit, or at the end of the month you can still be in profit. If I lose 2 weeks or 3 weeks in a row, I can still make it all back on the last week, because every single month I'm always profitable. But I can have 1 month where I have to make everything back. Not rates trading. It's not race trading. It's just the risk to reward, and it's just the risk management. So I had a month where I lost 2 weeks in a row. And then I was like, okay, on this 3rd week, I have to really take my risk management into consideration. I really have to have a good risk to reward. And then I played it the same way I've been doing it always. And then I made everything back on the 3rd week. So the 2 first week of the month, I lost it. I lost so much. But then on the 3rd week, I made it all back. So you can have weeks where it really goes bad, you know? Okay, guys, we're running here. 55. Let's see if we can hit that 65 level. We are running 100 plus pips, guys. 100 plus pips. Let's go. Here we go. Guys, take some partial here. 100 pips. 100 pips. Boom. There we go. Trail your stop loss to just below this support right there. Boom. Now your stop loss should be 46.9. 46.9, okay? Your BE should be 46.9. That's 100 plus pips. And let's see if we can tap into 60 or the 65 level. We got the order block right here, guys. Order block right here. Okay. I helped you spot on and I didn't enter. Eat, gang, eat. You didn't. Why you didn't enter? You saw the 1 hour fair really gap. You saw the Asia low. You were already talking about the 4 hour Sora. Why? Let's go, Neil. Let's go, baby. Okay. So, let's see, guys, if we can tap that 60, 65 level. All right. Do we have any re-entries for now? No, we just created a 5-minute fair value gap. Maybe we're gonna come down in that later. Let's see. 3.65%. 3.65%. What do you mean by that? Can I enter in the retest? If you get a retest into this 5-minute fabulous gap, yes, you can take a re-entry, but you have to close above. Right now, you haven't closed above. You see this? You see this level here, bro? You haven't closed above it. You currently, right now, you have closed on the 3-minute, but on the 5-minute, you're still on a wick. And you're still in this 5-minute order block, right? So you could, at any point, you could come down, close below, and this is just a higher low. That then turns into a lower low, and this will be your lower high, right? So if this is your lower high, you're gonna come down for a lower low. So you cannot just retest here. You need to close above the level. Once you close above the level, you can re-enter on the 5-minute. You get it? It's always important to zoom out and look at the higher time frame and understand, like, what are we actually doing on the higher time frame. If you look at the 15-minute here, you can see here now, you are in this 15-minute fabulous gap again, where when you came up here, you rejected, right? That's why you're rejecting here as well, because you need to bounce through this 15-minute fabulous gap. But now, as it came up, use it as a resistance. Now I think it can break through and use it as a support. And then this would be your next interesting part, right? This is your 15-minute order block right there. It lines up with the 5-minute order block as well, okay? So yeah, let's see if we can break above it, guys. Let's see if we can tap 65.6. If we tap 65.6, that's 200 pips. 200 pips for you. And then I think it's going to be time for a VIP trade at that point. Let's see. I want a retest. Yeah, you know, I want a horse, but we cannot always get what we want. Flash.
It's so big! Get shit on, brother!
Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Here we go. Let's check out that 50-minute fabulous gap, guys. Out with it. Get it out of the way. We already tested it multiple times. Why do you want a horse? Because I want to ride it.
It's so big!
What do you think you're gonna use a horse for, bro? Come on. What do you mean? What do you want a horse for? Yeah, I want it because I want to put, you know, I want to make a ponytail, and then I want to be like, I'm petting it, and no, of course I want to ride it, man. Like, what do you use a horse for? I want to freaking ride it because
It's so big!
it's beautiful. Oh my god. You can use them to blow your fields. Yeah. Also that. Yeah. Guys, if we want to retest, we need a 5-minute closure above this order block, and we need to reject it, and then we need a 5-minute entry here, right? You have a 5-minute bottom wick here, or you could come down to around the 50%. So let's see here. You take your Fibonacci tool from the low to the high. Holy shit. Here we go. Boom. And then you can see, okay, the 0618 level is right here at your previous support. So if you want to retest, what I would do is I would wait for the 5-minute closure above here, and then I would enter here in this area with a stop loss below here, right? So actually, we could even survive our trade right now. If we don't move stop loss right now, then if price comes down again, we can add another layer. Because I think our stop loss is below where this 0.618 level is. I'm putting a buy at 24. Do you think it can go higher? 224? 52.24? Wait. You're gonna put it here or what? 24? There? 52.24? Or 24? Oh, there. 52.20. Oh, yeah. So right where there's no bottom wick. Yeah, it could, but you need to see that 5-minute closure above here, bro. It's too scary to just, you know, buy it on the retest here because you haven't closed above. I understand we want to take it because the 3-minute had closed above, but the 5-minute is still respecting the order block. Do you see how it's struggling here? It's because the 5-minute is holding you back. There are sellers inside this one, and they're saying
It's so big.
no, they're saying that they want to sell at the same time there are buyers that wants to buy. So you need to close above before you can take the retest. Does it make sense, Abu? It's all about where the wicks are. We had a binary session earlier today. Unfortunately, we lost the session. But what was very valuable about that session is that we had one of my old students who is now profitable. By the way, she's you know, she's doing her own thing. She's trading on her own. So yeah, it's really nice to see that she was back. And she was trading with us, and she was explaining it to me about what I taught her and what she has learned herself and what she has experienced and how it helped her. And now how she's using that to make money on the wicks, which is amazing because most people, they're just trading family gaps and order blocks, right? But the wicks are telling stories, right? Here they're telling there are more sellers entering the market. That's why you're rejecting and coming down, right? This no bottom wick is telling me that, oh, actually price could come down and there are more buyers who are waiting for their buy orders down here later. Same thing with this one. And then it happens to be that the Fibonacci level is aligned with this level as well, right? So if you come up, you close above here, you get a retest here. Yes, there is a high probability trade that you can take for a retest, right? Up to this order block. But let's say you come up, you close above here. Would you then take a trade on a retest here? No, of course not, because that's the high. That's your previous high where you are most likely going to see another lower low. Unless you break this right away, right? But can you explain order block, breaker block? I don't use breaker block, bro, because I don't use smart money concept and ICT. But what I can tell you about order blocks is that it's the last reversal turn before a trend is changing. Okay, so you're coming up here. This is your uptrend, right? You're coming up. Wow, that's so bad. Two things. You're coming up here, right? That's your uptrend, right? When you turn here, there's a lot of people who are entering for buys because they believe price is going higher. They got faked out by this engulfing candle right here, so they believe price is going higher, so they enter buys. And there are also sellers entering the market. And you can see the sellers won because the 5-minute candle engulfed this previous level. So now this one here acts as an order block, okay? So that's the last turn on the trend before a reversal happens. What happened is then that the market came up, touched that previous order block. And why you can sell from here is because when an order block gets touched, most of the times it's going to reject or it's going to accept it. And here you rejected it, you close below here, and then you can sell and you can take it down. You can see price came all the way down. So the order block is where sellers and buyers are getting in, putting their orders and waiting for either limits, they're like sell limits, buy limits. They're using their buy orders, they're using the sell orders, right? So what you're seeing right now, the reason why price is struggling so much is because there's an order block here where sellers, they won. They took over the market, took the price down. But at the same time, there was also a lot of buyers who has limit orders right here. Probably somebody has a limit order here, right? And they put a stop loss here. And now you're coming up to take out their stop loss, right? That's why price is struggling. I have a sell trade and top step servers just crashed. Everyone is freaking out because all their positions are still open and the stop loss and TVs are not activated there either. Where do you have that, X? But wasn't it a downtrend already? That's the highest point. That's the highest point, bro. Right here. There. This is your reversal point, right? You came up. Buyers entered the market and tried to push price higher. They failed. Sellers took over. That's your order block. Right? Then, same thing here. Price came down. Sellers tried to take over. Buyers took over. That's your order block. You see that? So it's the reversal point. The last touch before prices reverses. Last candle before the price reverses. And you often see it with a green candle lining up next to a red candle, or a red candle lining up to a green candle. You see it here, right? That's your order block right there. Here. So you had a wick, price came up, sellers tried to take over, and buyers stepped in, but they were not strong enough, creating this reversal point, which is now acting as your order block. Price then came up, tried to retest it, but they got stopped because sellers are so strong, creating a fair value gap, came up to the fair value gap, and then price went lower. Right? Here, you had an inverse fair value gap because price came down, created an order block. Again, sellers tried to take over, but then the buyers took over, came up, and now use this fair value gap as an inverse fair value gap to then push price higher. So yeah, that's why we can, in an uptrend, use this as a retest, as a fair value gap at the 0.618 level. And for sells, you know, you would not be able to take this order block because you already had that reversal order block right there. There we go, guys. 61. Boom. Running here. Take some more partial here, guys. Take some more partial here at 60. There we go. That's 150 pips. 150 plus pips. Boom. Can we get some W in the chat? W in the chat. You think we're bullish or bearish on the 4-hour time frame? Difficult to say, bro. Because for me, let me delete this for a second. For me, this is just consolidation. You see that? This is one big box now. Right? Yeah. Boom. For me, this is just consolidation. We can be here for many, many hours before price either creates a wick and crashes, or comes down, creates a wick, and then continues up. Right? But it could also be that now this candle is just gonna go skyrocketing and come up to the next order block right there. It actually came very close, to be honest. Came up here, right? Not gonna lie, you're rocking the turtleneck, lol. Hey! You know what's also cool about the turtleneck, Jay? You know what's cool about it? Well, when you stand in the shadow, you can scare the shit out of people, right? Because I'm so wide. So in the darkness, in the, you know, look at this. What works better when it's darker? Works better. But can you imagine? Can you imagine, like, very, very late night, very, very late night, guys? You're coming, you're walking in New York City, right? And then there's an alley, and then suddenly you're seeing this. Like, I mean. We couldn't find the clip. What? Why? So in the darkness, in the, you know. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Wait, let me see this. so scary because when you do this, you can see my glasses. Look, it looks like eyes, right? And this looks like a mouth. Isn't it? Bro, this looks so... And actually, you can also be a burglar. Look at this. Wait. Nice. Okay, you can use a turtleneck for a lot of things. But yeah, I guess this was not why you said I was rocking the turtleneck though. Sleep paralysis demon. You're gonna dream about me now. Guru, that's not good. That's not good. What is your opinion on swing trading? It's the best thing ever. Snap is the best thing ever. I love swing trading. Like, honestly, fuck all this. Fuck all this. Yes, we get 150 pips, we get 40 pips, we get 80 pips, like on small scalps. But, like, 100% the truth, for me, swing trading and long positioning is the best thing. This is what I'm looking for overall, right? Sell at the order block here for a all-time high, coming into a consolidation below the lows, creating a lower low, creating a lower high, and now retesting that lower high to then fail and roll over, to come down to flush out all the people who are sitting like, all-time high, we're gonna hit all-time high on gold because it's Thanksgiving and it's Christmas and Christmas month is so bullish, we're gonna make so much money. No, I don't believe it. 2025, guys. I think you're all gonna lose your fucking money and we're gonna come all the way down here and we're gonna take out some of these bitches who has been sitting here for a long time. We're gonna tap this weekly EMA at 3,800, or we're gonna come down into this weekly fair value gap, touch the previous, boom, previous retest where we broke out. Listen to this, guys. This is very important to understand if you're swing trading or if you're a long positioning trader. This here is your triangle formation, right? You're creating higher lows and you're creating, you're creating lower highs and you're creating higher lows. You're not creating lower lows and you're not creating higher highs, right? See? Failed to create a higher high, came back down. Failed to create a higher high, came back down. Failed to create a higher high, came back down. Failed to create a higher high. Here, failed to create a lower low, came back up. Failed to create a lower low, came back up. So price was consolidating to get fuel to rocket. That was your weekly formation, creating a engulfing candle, leaving an imbalance, which is a fair value gap here around the EMA that's now catching up here, right? Once this EMA on the weekly catches up to the 3,500 level, then your weekly fair value gap is going to be your buy order, where a lot of people want to, you know, hold out to an all-time high again. I don't believe that's going to happen right now. I think everybody's going to flush out and lose their shit and lose all their money, which is going to be great because then we can buy. So when price comes down here to 3,498, which is what I told you, 3,500, that's where I'm going to buy, or 3,580, or of course the EMA at 3,808, I'm going to buy. And I'm going to put all my buys here. And then once we come up and we take out that all-time high, I will have a 10,000 pip runner and then take it up to 5,000, 6,000, etc. Right? And then we have buys here that can close partially, take orders, blah, 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 blah. Of course, not big positions before you come down here, but I'm going to put fucking a lot of money here, down here. I'm just telling you. So that's what I'm expecting. That's for me swing trading and long positioning. I don't care about the scalps and all these things, but we do it on the live stream because it's important to emphasize that you cannot live take big trades unless you are lucky that while you are streaming, you hit that order block or you hit that 4 hour and then you swept the highs and then you could take a sell here. Guys, if we were selling here, if I was live here and we took a sell here, right? Something like this. That would have been amazing, right? And then we could take it all the way down to 36, which is, that's like 300 pips. That's nice. But yeah, overall, I'm in for the long term. I'm not really... I've never really been a scalper. Never really been a day trader. I started as a day trader, of course. I lost $65,000. And I started losing a lot. Like, I lost for the first 3 years. I lost so much. And then in the 4th year, when I became profitable... I understood that day trading and scalping, it's good if you want to get in the market and get out again in good conditions, you know, but one day you're gonna win, one day you're gonna lose. One day you're gonna win, one day you're gonna lose, because your wick or the liquidity that happens on the higher time frame often takes you out on the lower time frame. So some days you're gonna be totally on point, you're gonna win. Some days you're gonna lose. In the long term, you're not gonna be profitable unless you really understand day trading. But scalping, the best scalpers in the world, they also do long positioning trading. So for me, I'm not really so much into that, but we do it live because that's what we can do, right? If I was live here and we touched the 50% right here, you can see here, look at this. We could have taken a big trade, right? Take the Fibonacci tool, align it. Sorry, wrong way. There we go. From here to here. Boom. See that? That's your 0.786%, which is the order block. And this is your 50% of that order block. So you take a Fibonacci, boom, from the high to the low. Boom, right there. See where it hit? It tapped directly on the 0.5%. So I would have sold here. Long, this is swing trading, right? Sold here. And then the stop loss would have been more than 100 pips. But I would put probably 150, 200 pips. And then take it down. And that's what I did. And you can see it here. Because this is the copy trading. You can see here, it's not a big trade, not at all, but I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna hold this for a long time. So this is for copy trading. You can see I took the sell here at 170, 170, right? So the 50% on the higher time frame works much better for me, and the sweeps of the Asia high or the Asia low or the London low or the London high, that works much better for me than scalping and day trading on the lower time frame. So yeah, that's the thing. Get back. So we're still in the trade, by the way. We haven't hit BE. We were in here at 46. Where is it? 46. Guys, help me here. Help me. Wait. 40. We chilled the stop loss. Yeah. We chilled the stop loss above here because we had that support right there. Boom. Yeah, and we trailed the stop loss just below it. Boom. Risk free, and we're still running. Great. Okay, so next target would be 65, as I talked to you about. This is the 50% right there. 65. Actually 64.5, but let's put 65 for now. That's your order block right there. 15 minute. Okay, so a good strategy for swing trading would be ARB and trend recognition. Yeah. I lose 32k all. But that means you can get much more in the long run, Flash. Still holding from 41. Let's go. Why those places? Because Fibonacci and EMAs often aligns on the higher time frame. Look at this. Look at this. These are called channels, right? You tap the all-time high right there. Right? And then you tap again. You see how it aligns with the channel? Same thing with math. Same thing with Fibonacci. So this is your Fibonacci tool over here, up here in the corner. You take it from the high to the low of the impulsive leg. Do you see where price reacted? 0.618 level. See that? Right there. That's where price reacted. Yes, you can argue it came all the way up to 4,250. So if you took like a small forex trade, you will not have a stop loss for it. But then you can go into the lower time frame and try to figure out where are you actually going to see that reversal from, right? So you came up to 4,250, you came back down again. When you closed, you could sell on the 50% there if you want to have a tighter stop loss, right? But for me, if it comes to long positioning trading and swing trading, I don't have a 100 pip or 200 pip stop loss, guys. I more have a 500 pip or 1000 pip, but it's small positions, right? Because in the lower time frame, you can do big positions. So then you would have to figure out where is this going to tap again and where is it going to bounce from and where it's going to roll over. Well, and this is my opinion, guys, again, it's not financial advice, it's my opinion. is the impulse leg that we had on the weekly from the high. If you take that, do you see where the 0.618 level is? Right here. 4,191. Now, zoom in. Go to the daily. You see that? Doesn't this look like this one? What do you think, Snap? It could be here. It could react from the 0.5%. That's totally fair. But this here, that's the end of the channel. You see that? So for me, yes, we scalp. Yes, we do day trading when we are live on Twitch. And yes, I take VIP trades based off day trading and scalping. But for the long term, if I see something that potentially can hold for 1,000 pips or 10,000 pips, I will put it in VIP and tell the VIPs that fuck your stop loss right now. Like, really put a small position and then put a high stop loss and take that sell. Because we are at the end of the channel. Unless we break the channel, of course, but it wouldn't really make sense. You have 1, 2, and this will be a third touch. That will be a triple top, and it will also be a higher low becoming a lower high, being rejected. And that means you gotta have a lower low. Where you're gonna have that lower low? Well, you have a missing bottom wick right here, which is 3,756. And then when you go to the weekly, that's your fill of the weekly fair value gap. And this is your next weekly fair value gap, which aligns pretty good with the EMA at 3,800. So what I would do is I would put a small position here at the 50% of the weekly. I would put a position here. And then if price really wants to tank, you know, put a position here as well, right? So, yeah. That's what I do for long term. I take trades,
Get
and I
shit
hold
on,
them,
brother.
and I make shit ton of money. And then for the scalping and for Forex day trading, I can lose a little bit and still have my runners. So I don't care so much about that. Of course, in the stream and on VP, we have to care about that. But like for my long-term strategy, it's not something that I'm really... That's not what mostly interests me. Okay, guys, so we are at the order block now. Did you have a daily swap? I do have a daily swap, yes, but it's not much. It's not much. That's why I use Star Trader, because I don't pay commission for taking a trade. I pay swap fee for holding long term. Okay, guys, we are entering 64 now. Just can come up here to 65. That's gonna be 200 pips. Ready? Once it taps 65, that's 200 pips. Let's see how price reacts. So, just to clarify, we went into a buy back down here at 4,146. We trailed our stop loss to 4,147. So we were risk free. Stop loss at BE, right? We tapped TB1 at 52.5. And we tapped TB2 here at 4,165. So that's it, guys. Boom, 65.2. TB1 and TB2 hit. TB1 and TB2 hit. There, you should be recovered for the first loss I had earlier today. That's 200 plus pips right there. 200 plus pips. Yes, sir, I got in my 100 pips. Let's go. So that's 200 pips right there, guys. Now, you see how it taps 65? Now, would you be selling here, or would you wait for a 3-minute engulfing candle and then go to the lower time frame and look to see if you get some kind of reversal. Hey Orbits, what you just spoke about regarding how you prefer swing trading and then you gave your analysis, that is content. You should be making EMO. It's very informative and very entertaining to watch. Also help us understand where to look, now to look, and it makes all sense. 3 minute golfing. Okay, look here. Thank you, X. Do you think I should make a video on that one? But I don't think people will understand. They will just be like, I'm scalping, I'm day trading. Like, most people don't care about that stuff. That's the thing. I tried to educate it. I tried to tell it in my VIP, but... Okay, guys. Wait for the 3 minute candle to close. Once you get a 3 minute candle closure, then you should have a 1 minute barrel gap. And then you wait for a retest into that 1 minute family gap and put your stop loss tight above. We do, hence we like it here. You aren't just trading, you are cool and explaining. Cool, my turtleneck. Jay. Thank you, Bingo. Saf. Do you see here, guys? If you sold at 64.5, do you see how that 0.618 level aligns? Totally. Like, completely. It just aligns. There you go. You broke right there. Oh, wait. Actually, we didn't break. Yeah, respecting at the moment. We are creating a head and shoulders formation. What I would like to see, guys. This. Okay. I want to see a closure below here. If I get a candle here that can close below here, then we're breaking the structure, and then I'm just waiting for the 1 minute family gap. Sorry, I didn't mean it to sound like these scalpers are bad at all. Just wanted to give you some feedback because I care. Thank you, X. And I really appreciate it, because there are many scalpers who will be sitting for the rest of their life sitting. I got 10 pips, 20 pips, 30 pips, 50 pips. Oh, I lost 50 pips. Oh, I lost 30 pips. Oh, I got 2 pips. Oh, I got 4 pips. Oh, I got BE. Oh, I got 10 pips, 20 pips. You know, and it's all good. If you want to do that all day, do it. But for me, I just like to buy and hold for all-time high, or I want to sell all-time high and hold for at flush. You know? See right there, 0.618 level on the spot. On the spot. Wow. Great. Look how bro, this is insane. What about on the 3 minute? Does it align here as well? No, not on the 3 minute. Wait, let me just see here. No. It is on the higher time frame. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it is on the higher time frame. All right. So now, since we got a closure below, we broke the structure, guys. So now I'm just waiting for a retest. Once I get a retest, I will have stop loss tied above and take that sell. So what I'm waiting for here is price to come up and tap into the family gap. And then I will wait for either a rejection, or I will wait for a sweep and then come down. Okay? The 15 here. Oh yeah, we do. Nice. Okay, guys, price is coming up to the 1 minute. There, it's in the 1 minute now. Let's see if we get a sweep here. Once we get a sweep, I can take the sell. All right. There we go. I'm gonna take the sell here, guys. Stop loss above. Let's see. Stop loss above, guys. Can we in a sell? Sell now. See. Let's see what happens. 62. If we get a sweep, it's okay, guys. We're not gonna move stop loss for now. Just wanna see. Let me know your entry. Stop loss should be tight above. If we break it, we're gonna come higher up, right? We're gonna come up to the next level, right? So tight above 65. 65.9, I think. TP1 is gonna be 4,100. This is only 30 pips stop loss, so I think the TP1 should actually be 30 pips. So 61, I think, yeah. TP2 is gonna be 40. And TP3 is gonna be 15. Okay. You in, guys? You in? Okay, let's take it down. 62.59. Let's go. All right, let's see. We have tight stop loss above. Do you see here? Do you see how we broke the flash? Do you see this? How we broke the low? We came up, retested into the 1 minute fair value gap. You tapped into the 0.618 level. Now, if price comes up and sweeps here, of course, you could still be in the sell if you have better stop loss, right? But I just want to keep it safe. We got 100 pips. We got 200 pips. There's no reason to risk our profit. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see, guys. Okay, so stop loss is just above. No, the camera, bro. 6.9 is here. Hopefully it doesn't want to sweep it. I think I'm gonna put the stop loss a little bit more. Yeah. I'm gonna take 66 instead, guys. 66. 66 instead. 66. 66. Just a little bit above. Just a little bit above. In case it takes out the stop loss. Yeah, I know, Flash. I'm also not gonna have a stop loss for my 70. I'm in a 70 already. I'm not gonna have a stop loss for that one. But I need to protect these people who is here, right? Okay, the camera. Guys, just wait a minute. See? Yeah, so it's gonna be 60. Could come up. Could come up. We are in the... So the order block closes actually here. Do you have a top wick on this one? Actually, yeah. The order block continues up here. Yeah, it continues all the way up there, but it's too big of a stop loss. I think I know what to do. There's a 15-minute order block is testing right now. Yeah. Yeah, it's there's a 15-minute order block. I know. But we can't have that big stop loss. We had 200 pips. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm risking 40 pips right now. Okay, let's see, guys. Okay, we got a sweep here. Let's see. Can we hold it? Can we hold it? No, it's gonna take us out, I think. 65.7. Are you still in? Still in? Stop loss 66. 66. I'm still in. I'm still in. 65.7. See. Okay, guys, just move your stop loss to 67. That's 50 pips. If you lose this one, you still have 150 pips for today, okay? I'm risking 50 pips here. Risking 50 pips. Stop loss 67, okay? All right. Hey, thank you for the follow. Nice in live stream. I hope you're doing well. We're currently in a sell from 62. Without stop loss, it's better to leave. Yes, Flash, I understand. But you are not the usual viewer. You have been here for quite some time. You understand how things works. You understand how things works. If a new person comes in here and they just want to know where to put the stop loss, where to put the TP, I cannot advise them to not put a stop loss. First of all, that's financial advice. Second of all, it's bad for them because they don't know what to do. They have no... So Flash, for you, you can just leave it. Just leave it. For me, I didn't hit stop loss because it came up to 55.7. It did not hit 56. So I put my stop loss at 67. And now we're running. So let's see here. 3 minute coming down here. We are running 10 pips here, guys. Yeah, Orbitz is just playing it safe. Most viewers will only be playing with $100. Exactly. The thing is, I can hold this for days, guys. I can have this trade now and it can go up to 80, 90, and then have the elite wave falling over and go down, right? But I need to make sure that you just got 200 pips from the buy from 45 up to 65. That's 200 pips, right? If I risk 50 pips, because you took partial on the 200 pips, it's still a lot, right? So if you lose those 50 pips, probably you're still having 120 pips or 130 pips or 140 pips in profit because you took partial and you closed some trades. Okay. So let's see here, guys, if we can hold this. It looks good. It looks good. It looks we got a good sweep there. Looks like we got a good sweep. Think. Let's see where I want to. No. Nope. I'm gonna take this. Okay. Oh, the music. Sorry about that, guys. Where is it here? No, where's the music? That's not the music. Hello. There we go. Okay, found it. Okay, we're running here now. Are you still with me, guys? Are you still with me? You still with me? What the fuck is this music? Oh my god. Let's see. We can roll over here. That would be a big runner. I re-entered. Fuck it. Oh my god. Dora, please. You just had 200 pips. What if it hits stop loss now? It looks good. It honestly looks good, but still trying break this 1 minute family gap. Mm-hmm. 3 minutes still. Holding here at 15. Yeah, this would be double top. If it respects, this is double top. Let's see. You said something about silver, bro. Silver coming a little bit up. Yep. Guys, you still with me? This could be a very, very big trade if this rolls over. We tapped the 0.618 level. We have a tight stop loss just above the highs. We hit a 15-minute order block after breaking the low. We have our low into the family gap on the lower time frame. We already broke the high on the Asia high. We also broke the Asia low. And now we retested the 65 level. This could be a really, really good trade after we tapped the 73 and now tapping 65. Unless it wants to create a double tap, you know, like it wants to come up to 73 again and hit that. Or it wants to tap that 80 level, right? So let's see here. This can roll over. That'll be amazing. Okay, guys. Still with me?
Let's go!
Mike, you in the trade? Someone shackle some weight on that thing. Oh yeah, push it down, push it down. Like when you want the price to go up, you blow it, right? You'd be like, but you want it to go down, you push it. Oh, we need the hammerman. The hammerman. Guys, I got it. Don't worry, I got it. Horrible drawing, but yeah. See, he has the hammer. It's not a dick, guys, okay? It's not a dick. Calm down, it's not a dick. The hammer. He's hammering the candle down. Boom, 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 hammer it. Boom, boom, boom. Hammering the candle down. Hammerman. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, baby. Give me some chicken sandwich. Guys, if it's the first time you're watching me, we also have copy trading. We also have VIP and Academy. And no, it's not going to be like the other signal providers where, you know, you have to make a deposit and then, you know, they're going to take your deposit or anything. It is truly you pay for the hours, you pay for my time. So you pay for the VIP, you pay for the Academy. But copy trading, binary, and also Forex here on live stream on Twitch is completely free. We have Discord, we have Telegram. So here we go. Discord, Telegram. Check it out. And our sponsor for this stream and for all the other Twitch streams, right there, Proton Pass. Check it out, Proton Pass. If you want to watch Netflix, HBO, Prime, Disney Plus, whatever it is, during this Christmas with your loved ones, well, you can get it for almost €3, I think, for a month. You can try it out for 28 days. If you don't like it, you can get refund. Like, it's crazy. You have malware protection, you have email protection, you know all your personal details, all your personal information that normally will be hacked. They're not going to be anywhere because they remove it for you. So yeah, they have a very good protection shield. So what's not to like? I mean, check it out. Check it out. Check it out. And 70% discount. Yep. Up to 24 months membership with our sponsor, Proton VPN. And if you want more details about it, go to my Twitch channel, scroll down. Right here. And boom. Right there. Read it. Full encryption, bro. Alright, come on, Hammerman. Can you push it down? Hammerman is hammering the candle. Gotta move him a little bit up. Didn't work on the first candle here. Gotta wait a little bit. Gotta move him a little bit up. Wait. Give me a second. Wait. Here. Oh shit, I don't know how to draw it like from that angle. Boom. Hammering it down. Down. Hammering the candle down. And it looks like the hammer is a part of his arm now. Let's see, guys. If we can come down to our level here, 48, 47. But yeah, since the TP, since the stop loss is 50 pips now, the TP should also be 60 pips. Sorry, 50 pips. So from 62 to 57. So your TP1 will be right here. Right there. Let's see. No, Candleman, hammer it down. Hammer it down. Pee on it. Push it. Pop, pop, pop. Yeah, gold will, regardless if it hits stop loss or not, I think it's gonna go down. But if it wants to come up and retest a million bazillion times, it's okay for me. But for you guys, I hope that it's just gonna go down now. But it's 5 PM and the hourly close bullish, so we'll see, have to see. But a good bottom wick on the 1 minute could be nice. Come on, baby. Go down. If you can get it live, it'll be amazing. But yeah, VIP, you know what to do. I already sent you the information. Do. It's gonna be a little bit different, and you know why. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. Ah, it's gonna cut his leg off. Don't hit the Hammerman. Hammerman is a good individual. He only wants the best for everyone. Oh, it's consolidating. It's really thinking about whether it wants to go down now. Hammerman! Let's look at the 15. 15 looks bearish now. That's nice. Do we have a 15-minute fair value gap here? Yeah, we do. We do it right here. That's also below our TP1, so that's great. This is the 15-minute fair value gap, guys. So even if we come down here, this will be enough for the stream. You will get another 70 pips. So let's see. Come on, Hammerman. Hammer that candle down.
Singing low while I pop a bottle off of ya. Chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot. Whoa, I'm a big bag hunter with the bow. She got a big bed, number drop it low. Mama called me and she happy with the grow.
Come on, Hammerman. Doesn't work. Hammerman doesn't work. Looks like it wants to consolidate more, guys. I'm gonna stay with you here for another 15 minutes. Let's see if we can come down to the 15-minute fair value gap. Would be a really, really nice double top. It would be a really, really nice double top.
Get shit on, brother.
Hey, Cam James, thank you so much for the follow. And Ray Rays, thank you for the follow. We are currently in a sell, bro. From 62. Waiting to see if this is the double top. We marked the Fibonacci level up to the 0.618 level. We got a double top here, and 3 minute looks like it's about to make a decision. We also came down, broke this low, closed below, and then came up to the 1 minute fair value gap. Oh, oops. Just waiting for this to dump. Let's see, guys. We have the tight stop loss above. Is that a moving average reversal? I believe that we can come up and then we can dump here. We have, let's see. I don't even know where. No, all the moving averages are below, but all the averages is now lining up, and could be that it will come like this and then roll over slowly. We do have this top here that was respected here and then second time, and now we're just waiting to see if it's gonna hold. We have stop loss above. If it doesn't hold, then the 50 minutes is not going to be respected, and then most likely we're going to see another high here. But we tapped here, rejected, tapped here, rejected, tapped here, rejected, created a head and shoulder, and dumped. Now we're back up here again. That would be an amazing time to sell, but the stop loss is the problem. See? Oh, come in here. Hey. Still waiting to see, guys. We could retest multiple times before we are finally rolling over. We could also create liquidity sweeps and fake out a lot of people. Why? Of course, we're gonna keep the stop loss tight. 50 pips, and we are just gonna give 50 pips back of the 200 pips we just got, right? So if we lose, we're gonna have minus 50 pips here, and then we're still gonna be highly in profit for today. But it could be nice if we don't need more sweeps here. We had a good one here, and then price tried here, and now it's trying again. Okay, tapping 65 again. We're gonna roll back down again. Come back down below. Trying. Let's see. Okay, still staying below. Nice. It closes below there. Still holding the level. Oh. Are you gonna break it? Okay, still holding. We're gonna close below. It's retesting a lot. Really trying, guys. Really trying. So many buyers in the market right now. How's the 1 hour looking? 57. Rejected again. Okay. All right, rejected again. Nice. Let's see. We get a big red candle now. Okay, guys. Oh, okay, running 0.4 pips. Oh, back at entry. What have I missed? We are in a sell right now, Powerpuff. It's too constant to go down. What do you mean with constant? Buyer still sell? We went in for a buy. Powerpuff took it up, and now we're in a sell. Okay. We are running 10 pips. Oh, back to 0.5 pips. Let's see. Very volatile right now. Okay, back up again. All right, let's see. I had limit at 70.9, so I'm in 2. Nice. I'm also in at 71 and 73. What is your native language? My native language is Danish. Flash. Bro, if there was a VIP badge I could give you on Twitch, I would give it to you. You're always here, always supporting, always coming with your bias as well and your opinion. Could your entry have been on one of those failed retests? It could. But how would you know that it's gonna tap there? Because we already failed here, right? So I didn't see any reason for it to come up again. But of course it can retest a million bajillion times because we are the resistance, right? So either here price have to make a choice. Are we gonna break the high or are we gonna come down? We like neighbors. Oh, nice. Come on, baby. Come on, roll it over for me. Come down to the 15 minute here. You can also see that how you're making this wave here, right? It's like when you were a kid, you know, and you were crawling at like these ramps where you have one bar and you have to swing to the next one and then swing to the next one and swing to the next one. Did you notice that actually it goes a little bit up and then it goes down again? So it's like you come to the midpoint and then you have to go across. So it's like this, right? You crawling, 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 crawling. You're at the top and then crawling, 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 crawling. Then you're crawling over, right? So if you can just hold this, this will be the midpoint. Then you should come down and fall over, right? It would have been nice to have a candle like yesterday. Good to see you, Bids. This is the last trade for me today. Hoping to see a big downside movement. Which should do as it follows to various trend line. It would be great angel trades, but our stop loss is unfortunately a little bit too tight for it to, if it wants to sweep the high or, you know. But I have given DVIP members the information. So let's see how it's gonna go here on Twitch. But let's see. It's also the 30 minutes about to close here in 3 minutes. So either now it's gonna flip bullish or it's gonna come down. Scene wave. Hi, how are you? Gurmy, I'm doing great, man. If you want to get in for the sell, you gotta do it now. We are just above entry. But yeah, I don't like that it's creating this triangle formation here again. I wanted to break it, but it doesn't look like you're creating like that you keep going up here. It looks more like rejecting, 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 but they're rejecting at the same place. So you have equal lows where you reject it and then you reject it, but not really equal highs, because you see you had the sweep here, then you reject it and you reject it 3 times again, and then you push up here again. I would like to see this being rejected and come down and then break the low. Because if it was like a ascending triangle, I would imagine that we would create a new wick here and then a new one here as well. So hopefully it can break it. 3 and the 5. Yeah, it's not really creating like the ascending triangle. No, it's more like a 15-minute order block that's been rejected. And then the 15-minute top wick touched the 0.618 level. Is your triangle formation going through? It goes through wicks. It follows the wicks. So you see here, bottom wick here, bottom wick here, bottom wick here at the order block. So either we need to see this break to the downside, or we need to see like it keeps going up here and then break to the upside, right? But yeah, it would have been nice to be in a little higher so that we could have had a little bit more tight stop loss. Because it is 50 pips we're giving away to the market if we lose this from our 200 pips. Oh. Okay. Moment of truth. 1 minute until 30-minute closure. Can we close below? Kinda, but it's in a 1 minute time frame, so it's not a... No, it's not a confirmation yet. 30 minutes just closed, guys, and it closed bearish. I would expect 50-minute family gap to be tapped. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't make a new one. Don't make a new one, brother. Is the daily swap 0.025% too much? I don't think so. That means you will need a week for it to be 1%. So you can hold for a month and it'll be 4%. And if you make like 96% on like a big trade, it's a good profit. Okay, we're in the triangle formation again now. We created a new one. We created a new one. We have to adjust. Looks very compressed. Yep. Very compressed. It's like for scalpers, this is heaven, right? It's like 20 pips. Buy at 62, sell at 63. It's not even 20 pips, it's 10 pips. But yeah, this wick here was not that high, to be honest. It was very steep. Like these, right? So for me, it's not an ascending triangle. It's more like descending triangle. You know what I mean? But it depends. If we get like a higher, if you get a higher wick here, an order block here, then we are creating, you know, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. Then it's going to be a descending triangle. Would you call that head and shoulders? Not really, no. Because you got the head here, you got a shoulder here, but you don't really have a shoulder. It's gonna be a very fucked up head and shoulders then. Yeah. Not really. So 50-minute close bearish. And the last 50-minute also close bearish. 30-minute close bearish. We got a good top wick there. Either we're going to break the wedge now or we're going to come down. Three-minute looking. The 5 still looks... We still have more bearish candles than we have green candles, to be honest. Red 5, red 5, red 5, red 5, red. You got 5 red candles. We only got 2 green candles. But still... Still more sellers than buyers, to be honest. But the volume of this candle is pretty big. Relative strength index. I don't have that. But I can see this wick here lined perfectly up with the EMA. I would like to break this and come down to this EMA to test 59. $35 is gonna close in 1 minute. I need this 5 to flip bearish. I need this 5 to flip bearish now. If it flips bearish, then we're closing below here. If it closes here, it's going to be close bullish. We need to flip it. We need to flip it on the 5. 1 more minute. We can flip here. Then it's going to be close bearish. Otherwise, you're going to have like 3 rejections and then good bottom here with a sweep here. And also the first 5 minutes of the 30 minute often makes a move. Yeah, it just closed bullish. 5 closed bullish there. So now you have a kind of have a good support here. So this is what we have to break if you want to be bearish. I have to break this. But I'm more sell than I am buy, to be honest, because this level here is the resistance. But if it goes up and it breaks, you also forget the 50-minute Fibonacci gap here at 55. Even if you want to go bullish, you have a 50-minute Fibonacci gap here, right? If it goes up, will it go to 4,200? If it takes out 73, yeah. Probably, yeah. But for me, I'm satisfied with my Elliott wave. I'm gonna hold my trade from 71, 73, and now also this 62. And if it goes up to 4,240 or 4,230 or 20, I'm still gonna hold it. If we take out 4,240, of course, then I'm gonna look for the buys to all-time high. But that's the level I have to take out in order to invalidate my Elliott wave. And invalidate my lower high. Because right now we're still in lower high. We haven't broken the lower high. Okay, we're about to break the wedge. Testing it now. Oh, rejected again. Let's see. Yeah, very compressed. But yeah, it looks like it could break out like this. 5 and the 3 also looks very bullish now. The testing here. We get a sweep here and then a big rejection to the downside. Okay. $30 is still Can we come back down again? Remember guys, we have tight stop loss here. We're giving 50 pips back to the market if it breaks out. Okay, can we come down, back close, back down? Okay. Are we closing above? Or is this a fake out? Okay, we closed above here. Alright. Alright, 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 let's see. We got that 3 minute engulfing breaking out here. Let's see. 5 close bullish. Now you're at the highs here. Last chance. Okay, my stop loss is 67, guys, remember? Came up to 66.3. See? 66.5 and 66. There we go. Okay, I gave 50 pips back to the market. So, in total, today I made 150 pips. Gave a little bit back to the market there. I was hoping that we will have that resistance and we were like holding that level for people on Twitch. But if you zoom out, you are in this 1 hour order block right here. And if you still reject somewhere here, you can still come down. You can still come down. But on the 4 hour now, it looks quite bullish because it looks like the 4 hour is breaking the high here. But remember, we had a wick here, wick here, wick here, wick here. All got rejected, right? This could be another one of those, right? So that's it, guys. That's it. I'm gonna, if it goes higher up, then what I'm gonna wait for is for price to tap the order block there again to create a double top, something like that. So you have here, see here, you have a lower low. You see here creating lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, and then boom, this would be then a retest, and then you're rolling over. So that would be a double top, right? That could be something. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on Discord and Telegram until tomorrow. Today was a good day. 150 pips. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Bye bye. Take care.